Hey everybody, it's Bailey Cooper and welcome back to episode 10 of the Super Sales Podcast. And today I want to talk to you guys about how to generate unlimited referrals. So if you're in direct sales, there's several different strategies that you can implement that will help you develop a stream of referrals. And the way that I did it is I used a strategic alliance method, and I didn't spend any money to generate referral partners. So there's other methods that you can use, like strategic alliances. You can use co-marketing, joint venture, and also using your existing warm market for referrals. So we're going to go over all these in this short video, and I really wanted to open up your mind to think in terms of multiplying your efforts. I get between 5 to 10 referrals a month through using this methodology, and it took me about 2 months to generate that stream of referrals, and it's something that doesn't take very much time. So the first method that I'm going to talk to you guys about is strategic alliances. So the first thing that I did is I found who has my customers. Now, what other people in a different industry meet with the same prospects that I meet with, and how can I build value for the other person? So I had to basically put myself in their shoes, and if I was being approached by me, what would be in it for me? And how I began to find success was through giving them value, through letting them know if they trusted me enough to give me a referral, that I would take care of that customer, and I would encourage that person to give them referrals back and to give them a 5-star review. So it's a form of positive PR, and on top of that, they would get a referral commission for doing so. So it's always good to have a few referrals to pass along to this referral partner, and this generates trust. So there's a lot of ways that you can simplify this, and I would just encourage you to spend 30 minutes a day making phone calls to other people. For me, I have a realtor, I have a couple of roofers, I have a public adjuster, and I have a guy that sells water systems. And so think, who has your customer and how can you provide value to them? Strategic alliances, they expand your market share. They help you reach out to more people than you normally can. You can use technology, you can diversify and speak to a variety of different people that normally you wouldn't come in contact with, and you guys can help each other out. You can coach and mentor each other and share the best practices. So next I'm going to talk to you guys about the benefits of joint venture. And the project that I'm working on right now is collaborating with a book with somebody that's in the same industry with me that lives in a different market. So in solar, this guy is an expert in his field, and he's just finished his first book, and he's looking for somebody to collaborate with him. So we can share strengths, we have specific goals that we can meet, we can spread the cost, and we can minimize the risk. And what we're going to do is we're going to split everything 50-50, and the value that we're going to provide is going to help complement each other. So if he and I write a book together, then we may start an LLC and spread the cost that way, but we don't necessarily have to. We may just write a free ebook and both give permission to each other to share it. So that could be a strategic alliance in a form. Which brings me to the next thing I want to talk to you guys about, which would be co-marketing. And co-marketing is maybe a short-term tactical project, like a public speaking engagement. And in this, I may do a free seminar, and I actually have one scheduled with a marketing guru, and I'm speaking on sales. And we're going to create an event to where we do a free 2-hour sales and marketing training once a month. I have access to a facility where we can do that, and we both have a network where we can invite people to it. It's almost like a business networking event, and it would be very low cost. and the revenue is what we would share in this event. So if we needed to dissolve it, if it didn't work out, we wouldn't be tied to each other's business. So this is a form of strategic alliances that may be the best method. But if you wanted to do a joint venture and there's a lot of profit in it, then just make sure that you speak to the right legal people that you need to and get really strategic, because the payoff could be slower and it could be a larger investment up front, but the reward could be much greater as well. So just know that if you get into a JV, that it could be messy to break up. So the next thing I want to talk to you guys about is 7 factors for a successful strategic alliance. So when you meet with this prospect and you guys decide to form an alliance, put strategy first and put pen to paper and really share each other's vision of how you'd want it to go. And put your investments up front in the planning and really get crystal clear on where you want to go and plan it all the way to the end. So develop trust with one another and start small. And when you pass referrals back to each other, make sure that you keep track of it. So if it's an email list, make sure that you track the results of that email list with your CRM, and they do likewise. And what you want to do is build an enterprise-wide capability in case it grows stronger and you need to form a joint venture. But at the very least, if you do this and it doesn't work out, then there's no harm, no foul. You've done your best, they've done their best, and it's a way to learn from it. So next, I want to talk to you guys about how to use your existing warm market to generate referrals. So the first thing I encourage you to do is to have a referral script to bring with you into your sales presentations. So what I do is when I actually get into a presentation, I let them know that my goal is to earn their business, and if I don't succeed in doing that, at the very least, I would love for them to refer me to their friends and family. And after I ask for the order at the very end of my presentation, whether I get the sale or I don't, I ask, well, who do you know that could benefit from hearing about what I'm offering you today? And half of the time that I ask that, I get at the very least one referral. So this is one simple method for getting referrals in your sales presentation. And then afterwards, I send a thank you note. And in that thank you note, I thank them for their time. And if they bought, I get them excited about what they can expect to benefit from this product or service. And then I ask them for a referral. And then I'll usually send an email. And the next time I'm in the neighborhood, I try and knock on their door and give them a business card if they're not home. And if they are home, ask them how they're doing and pass them a business card as well and encourage them to refer people to me. So this multiple touch on somebody that I've marketed to, whether I sold them or I haven't, inevitably gives me one referral per. And doing that is a sure method to double your sales in a really short amount of time. So another way to generate referral partners is by sending out that same referral script to your warm market. So you can tailor one to social media, and you can just put it out there. This is what I do, and I'd love to meet with you one-on-one to hear about what you do and find out ways that we can help each other out by giving each other referrals. And once you do that, have another script, just like when you got these strategic alliances, a way to get referrals from them. And I did this when I transitioned to a new industry. I went from home security sales to solar sales. And I sent out an email to the database of people that I sold security systems to. And I just put it out there like that. Hey, this is what I'm doing. I'd love to sit down and meet with you guys and share with you what I'm doing and why I'm excited about this company. Hear about what you do for a living. And maybe you know somebody that I could be of service to. And maybe I know somebody that you likewise could be of service to. and I had a really high response rate. About 15 to 20% of the people that I sent those emails to were willing to meet with me. And of those, every single one of them was willing to recommend me to a friend, family member, or coworker. So that's it. I mean, there's a book that I would strongly recommend that you guys read. I'll put it up here. The author is Bill Cates. He wrote the book Don't Keep Me a Secret. This is the one that I love. It's called Get Referrals Now. And he's got another great book that's called Beyond Referrals. And I strongly recommend this if you're in the industry of direct sales. It'll really help you find some strategies like I just taught you guys. So thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already done so, and comment below on your favorite ideas. So until next time, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much.